back with another video. Latest Manchester United transfer news surrounding Onana, Moises, Caicedo. Going to have a chat on Mason Mount later on in the video. You stay tuned, get involved in the chat, and don't forget to smash that like button, Reds. Moises Caicedo, Man United representatives are meant to have spoke to him this week about a potential move to Old Trafford. You're laughing, umming and ahhing, so let's get your views on that.
Well, I'm laughing because Laurie Whitwell actually, in his piece, says that Brighton want £100 million. Well, United aren't going to pay £100 million. We all know that. They're struggling to pay Mason Mount money. They don't seem to have any money. People say 100 million, 150. You had all the business thing come out this week. The money's not there. So to me, I don't understand the story in the beginning. I think this is just a game being played by United to attack Chelsea and to put them under some kind of pressure because Chelsea don't want to release Mason Mount for 55 million. United haven't got 100 million. For that to go out there, that story has been pushed to Laurie, right? Just to say, there you are, Laurie. He knows United officials. He's got a good relationship. Just put that out for us, will you? Because we're playing games. Well, I'm sick of games, me. And this is one big game, and it's embarrassing. Contact with Brighton should have been the first thing. And then, how much is it? That's what should have happened.
Especially in Manchester United situation, because like you say, we don't even know what the transfer budget is, and I'm sceptical whether it's over £100 million, and we can't go and spend £100 million on one player when we need a striker in as well.
No, well, we need a striker, and you just can't. We can't enter bidding wars for people like Caicedo. Yes, he's a good player. You know, we all know he's a good player, but the price is way out of it. And Brighton have secured that contract with him, and they've locked him in. That's why he's worth a lot of money. United are not going to go into a bidding war. And if they do go into a bidding war, they will get outbid. It's a striker what we need, not a midfield player as a priority. And any bidding war, what goes out there, United will just get blown out of the water. They have not got a chance at this moment with the turmoil, with the way the club's being run, with the sale process. Absolutely. 100 million and the club's got to be sold. Nah, it's not happening. And the thing is, we've put 3 bids in for Mason Mount. That bid is still on the table. And I am very surprised that the talks have not continued this week and it's got signed up. There's reports out there now that talks are going to continue. The thing is, I believe that deal will get wrapped up by Monday. United start coming back in training on Thursday. And what I would like to see is the deal wrapped up for Mason Mount. And then he comes into training on Thursday. And then all the other players can just greet him, meet him and get through it. And that is a great way to start pre-season training. Being introduced to a brand new player. And Mason Mount, the deal's there. It has to be done because Caicedo and me, right, no way United are going to match that. No way, 100 million.
You'd like to think as well, if Chelsea are serious about buying Caicedo, they would then have to sell Mason Mount. There'd be no haggling with Manchester United, and whatever Manchester United offer, you'd think Chelsea would have to accept it anyway, especially if they're putting out an outlay between 80 and £100 million to Brighton for Caicedo.
Yeah, they'd have to do that. They're under pressure with their financial fair play. So at the end of the day, get that sale done. He's a homegrown young boy, came through the ranks, won't affect him. Get it sold, and then they just go for Caicedo. But United, that offer, 100 million, that's what Brighton want. That's beyond Man United at this moment in time.
Onana, apparently the fee's been agreed with Inter Milan, 50 million plus euro with add-ons, etc.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that deal?
Well, that has to be done. To me, David De Gea, I think he missed the boat with the contract. I think what's happened with David De Gea, that FA Cup Finals mistake what he's made, I think United straight away withdrew the contract, what he was offered.
Do you think that's correct in doing that?
Yeah, I think. Listen, one mistake too many. Cup final, you lose it. Big impression on the brain, big effect on David De Gea, I think. But Onana, I've spoke about him last week. Very, very tricky player. It's the type of player Ten Hag will want as a goalie. To me, he just needs a little bit tightening up with his eccentrics, as I call it, because there's too much of it, I see. But listen, he comes to United, he's a good goalkeeper, well worth his place at Man United, and Ten Hag, and that'll work on him and just try and knuckle him down not to make them two extravagant mistakes what he has made.
Well,
But it's football, but it's what we want. It's what the team needs. He's the type of goalkeeper. He's been targeted. And to be honest with you, £50 million is a fair price to pay for him.
Yeah, no, it looks a good goalkeeper to me. It looks like an exciting style of play that we could get used to seeing to at Old Trafford next season. And I don't think we've had a keeper who's similar to him since Fabian Barthez, like we mentioned last week.
Yeah.
Fabian Barthez had a good first season, but after that, a few mistakes started creeping into his game with the ball at his feet. And as we know, the Premier League, the high intensity, the pressing high up is a lot different than Serie A and probably what he's been used to. So he will have to get used to that. If he does sign for Manchester United, hopefully that does get agreed. And he signed up in a United shirt in the next week.
Yeah, well, the good thing about Onana is like this is good talk, what's going on surrounding him. Last week, there was talks of him being there at Old Trafford. Well, Carrington talking, his reps were talking, and now they're carrying on talking this week. So all the signs are positive. And to be honest with you, it's needed. Coming back to training next Thursday, we've not really got a first-team goalkeeper. David De Gea will be leaving, and I expect by Monday morning, the announcement is that he's left the club.
Do you think David De Gea can actually go to another big club in Europe?
No, I don't think so. I don't. If you look at the clubs, especially in Spain, where I think he'd like to go, I don't think they're hunting for a goalkeeper. Don't think there's a space to him. I think what it is, there might be a couple of choices. That choice could be Saudi as well.
From all reports that we're hearing, you're hearing contradictory reports. We've got 100 million, we've got 120 million. Then you're hearing reports like we're saying now about Caicedo going for a player that's worth 100 million in Brighton's eyes. What is the actual truth? Because are you actually expecting are you expecting Manchester United to do good transfer business, get 4 or 5 players in this summer?
Manchester United have to get 3 players in.
But I'm saying, do you think Manchester United will get 4 or 5 players that we need in this squad this summer?
Yes, I believe it, because no matter what, when you've looked in the past, in the summer transfer, they've had to go out there, get the money from wherever, and just get the players. They did it last summer. Yes, they did it late. Not acceptable to us, not acceptable to the club, but that's what happened. So they just need to go and do it. And the striker, they have to go and get a striker. The only recognised striker we've got is Anthony Martial.
It just worries me. These Glazers have got form, as we all know. You look at Mourinho when he finished second in the Premier League the following season. He was in the Champions League, didn't invest in the summer. We bought Fred, Delot and Lee Grant, and we finished second that season. I just see history now repeating itself for these Glazers, and they're going to put it all down to the takeover. That's why they can't release funds. And at the moment, I'm not too worried, but I just don't think Erik ten Hag is going to be back the way he should be this summer.
Well, I'm not going to pile more pressure on myself and depression thinking of the past with transfers and all that under the Glazers. I'm hoping by the time this transfer season finishes, the Glazers will be out of the club. And tomorrow, I'll be talking with Webby on the Glazers, on the sale and the transfers and everything. So keep an eye out for that. I'm going to cheer myself up with a good old chin wag with Webby.
And I'll put my feet up, hopefully have an early pint. Hopefully you see Webby and Tony tomorrow. If you've enjoyed today's video, smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you like our content and press that notification, because they will be back tomorrow with the latest Manchester United news. So hopefully see you there. Thank you.
Thank you.